So looking for exam resources, edexcel.com up in your browser. Qualification family, you need to go to, if you are year 11, GCSE from 2009. If you are year 10 and you're looking at this, GCSE from 2012 is where you need to go. But sticking with the year 11 focus, GCSE from 2009, subjects, geography B, and go, and you will have a whole number of different options here. You want to go to question papers, you want to go to mark schemes for all the answers and everything, they're all there. Question papers are all down there. Now let's have a look at a foundation paper for Unit 2. As far as population goes, it's going to be the first section. Now, in this case here, we've got a map which shows global population growth since the year 1700. A lot of the questions are going to start off with either a photo or a graph or anything sort of graphical like that. So you need to make sure that you understand it carefully. Now it's just 1 mark, multiple choice. I can't guarantee that it will be multiple choice in the exam in the summer. But there's no reason why it shouldn't be. Don't worry if it's not. This first question will probably always be 1 mark. So which period did the world population increase from 3 billion to 4 billion? Very simple. Here's 3 billion, here's 4 billion. So 3 billion, 1960, 4 billion, 1974. The answer is D. Okay. We go on to the next page. We've got 7 marks left in this question. World population growth is predicted to slow down between 2024 and 2050. State 1 reason why this might happen. Things like women are having less babies, so birth rates are going down. You don't need to say why. It's not giving you the option here to explain or anything like that. So you say birth rates are going to fall, for instance. Okay. Describe 2 policies that have been used to encourage women to have more children. In brackets, a pro-natal policy. Remember, the opposite of a pro-natal policy is an anti-natal policy. A government scheme that tries to get women to not have children. Chinese one-child policy is the example here. A pro-natal policy is when a government tries to encourage people to have children. Okay, so you need to come up with an example of those. So describe 2 policies that have been used to encourage women to have more children. So an example of this could be in Japan, where the government has offered particular incentives to get women to have more children, giving them money, making sure the child has a good education, making sure the child has a good opportunity to get a good job afterwards. It's kind of the same as in China, except with Japan being a democracy, they're not really forcing it on them. Okay, so go back through your research, have a look again at the BBC website, do a little bit of research, see if you can find out about some more about pro-natal policies, because we only looked at 1 example in lessons. Next question, again, 2 marks. 2 reasons why some countries have open door policies to attract migrants from abroad. Okay, again, 2 reasons, 2 marks. You don't have to go into too much depth because it doesn't give you the space to do that. An open door policy means basically just letting anyone in. The opposite there is, for instance, in Mexico and with the USA. The USA puts a lot of rules and regulations on people who can and can't come into America. Open door policies are the exact opposite though. 2 reasons why? Well, maybe there's just simply not enough people working in a country. The government needs people to work to pay tax. Maybe there's certain shortages of certain types of people to do certain types of jobs in a country. Maybe the population is going down really, really quickly. Okay, so there's a whole number of reasons why some countries just fling their doors open and let anyone in. Final 2 marks, explain why a youthful population may be a disadvantage for a country. The example we looked at here was Mexico. Now this does ask you to explain. It's not saying describe. So if a question has the word explain in it, then you need to use the word because. So a youthful population may be a disadvantage for a country because. And this is 2 marks. So for instance, there's lots of people in school in a youthful population. That means the government's going to have to find money for education from somewhere. But where's it going to find this money from? Because the second disadvantage is that there's not enough people working. They're all too young. They're all at school, or they're all at home, or they're all having fun. Okay? So there's 2 key points for 2 marks. Alright? So it's really important to understand the question, understand the keywords, understand the amount of marks that are on offer.